Hey Silver Tubers, it's Mr. Zeke coming to you from the Silver Pouring Bench on Friday evening. There's been a lot going on here at the Silver Pouring Bench apart from pouring silver, so I apologize. I know I haven't been making as many videos or haven't been as active as I have been in the past, but there's been a lot going on between work and doctor's appointments and family things, and so I missed it, and I wanted to do just a one pour video, and then we'll look at the results of it. I'm going to go ahead and pour it, and then I'll go ahead and tumble it and clean it up, and then I'll show it here at the end. So uh, this is actually a pour for a subscriber who wanted a right around a 2 ounce tree, hexagon tree of life, the flat one. And so there's the mold, good and warm. And let's go ahead and get this thing poured. I think I should have enough silver in the crucible. Yeah, just enough. So, and let that cool down. Ceramic coating on that crucibles really traps that heat in there, and so I hope this works. Yeah, it looks like it cooled nicely. Let's have a look at the other side before I throw it in the tumble bubbler. Yeah, we got a good pour. Oh, ooh, I do not want that on the carpet. We have learned over the last year, carpet and hot silver do not mix. So it's still cooling down in places, but yeah, looks like we got it. So let's tumble it up, and we'll be back in just a little bit. And we're back, Silver Tubers. It's Saturday morning. The house is asleep, so I get a little bit of quiet time. I wake up and I come out to the pouring bench and I brew myself a nice cup of tea. And I open up the tumbler and I check to see how the pieces that I poured last night. I haven't been pouring as much lately. I'm still recovering, so I still get kind of tired in the evenings, and so let's see how these pieces came out. I poured a couple. I poured the one I showed on video, and then I didn't like how that one came out. I noticed there was some strange buildup on it, so I poured that piece again, but this time I used the curved mold, the concave tree of life. And so let's reach in here. You can see it's about 5 minutes till 8. So there we go. Okay, so there's the back. Got that slight pour dimple in it. And let's see how the face came out. Yeah, there it is, the concave tree of life. So I'm going to set that to the side because I poured another piece and I wanted to see how that came out. This piece I poured and I went ahead and stamped before I tumbled it. And this is a cube. And so I want to dry it off and weigh it and see how it came out. But there's the tree of life on the cube, and so I'm going to move the tumbling drum out of the way, and we're going to move this scale here into place. We're going to do a few things. We're going to weigh them, and then we're going to go ahead and stamp them. And while we're doing this, I'm just going to dry these off. Alright, so let's change the camera angle here just a little bit. Alright, there we go. So, move my loop out of the way. Ink pen out of the way. Ink pens go in the ink pen jar. So let's dry these. I'm just going to pat dry these off with a little bit of paper towel. Alright, here. I've got one of the little baby buttons, 1 ounce baby buttons just sitting around. So let's see what these came out to. We'll start with the cube. I'm kind of curious about the cube. I haven't used this mold in forever, but I wanted to fill it because I couldn't remember how much it weighed. So let's get to ounces troy. Alright, so that cube is 3. Huh. Oh my gosh. 3.073 ounces troy. That's an exact 3-ounce cube. I don't normally get that kind of result with an exact weight, but there it is, a 3-ounce cube. You can see the reflection on it too. It's pretty shiny. Hello, hi, hi there. So now let's weigh the concave tree of life. It's interesting, this piece for some reason always gets that little tiny lip right there. Most of the time it gets pounded down, but let's see what that weighs. That one is 2.784, so just a hair shy, 0.22 away from 3 ounces. It came out kind of chunky. So now let's finish these pieces. A little stamping block here. Actually, I'm going to stamp this on the rubber. So one of the things I like to do with the hexagons is I like to utilize the symmetry of the hexagon when I stamp them. So we're going to get the original Tree of Life because I don't like stamping the 3D pieces with the large Tree of Life. So I want to get the top of the tree on there. Sometimes you gotta strike it. There we go. So, and then we're gonna come over here because we need to stamp the purity, and we're gonna use adjacent side for the purity. There's the purity. Get that. And then we said this one was 2.7, so we're gonna stamp. There's our 7. And find our 2. Where's the 2? There's the 2. Okay, so 2.7 with a point in between. So we're going to stamp the 2 first. And the point. And the 7. And not necessarily hard strikes, but so now we have we utilize the symmetry of the hexagon to get all 3 bits of information on there. And I always try to orient the tree so that it's the same direction as the tree pour. So that's the tree. Here is now this one. I'm going to side stamp the cube, and I'm going to use. So we'll start with the purity. Oh, yeah, we'll start with the purity on one side. There we go. So we've got the 3 9s on one side, and I'm going to go opposite of that side, which would be the top of the tree, and we're going to stamp the 3. Find the 3, there we go. And we'll stamp the 3 here, a little higher up on it. And then we're going to, on this one, because I have so much surface area there, I get to use, which is sometimes rare, especially on the 3D pieces with all the curves and everything. When I have a flat surface, it's kind of fun to be able to actually denote. It's on the, it's always on the COA, but once in a while it's nice if I get the opportunity to stamp the unit of measurement right on the piece. And this is all just by feel, so every piece is a little bit different as to how it comes out. I've used tape and whatnot, so there we have the 3 OZT. And so we have the Tree of Life, purity, and the 3 ounces troy. So I just wanted to share a little bit of my quiet time with you guys this morning. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to seeing everybody's videos throughout the day. And I talk to you later. Mr. Zeke from the Silver Pouring Bench. Cheers.